A couple of weeks ago we had the pleasure of testing the F150 XLT, which was a great tow vehicle. Really enjoyed it. It certainly had a lot of positives, and I would certainly live with one of those every day of the week. And when we gave it back, we said to Ford, we'd love to try the upmarket one, and here it is, the Lariat. This is the F150 Lariat. Lariat means lasso, or something to tether to, so it's a very cowboy sort of orientated name, but man, this thing is awesome. I really want to keep it. So what makes this one so good? Well, to start off with, it's a little bit shorter. Right around there, it's about a foot shorter. You can get them both in long wheelbase and short wheelbase. This is the short wheelbase, but it is still a pretty long vehicle. But just having that little bit less length in it makes it so much easier to live with on a day-by-day basis. And I will show you that the bed is only 5.5 foot long. Oh, electric tailgate, by the way. You push the button. Look at that. Not an electric step though, but it still has the cool step. Step up in. I'll do the lay down test. There we go. As you can see, my feet hang over the end. They didn't on the other one. So, it's also got lights in the bed here, power outlets, so all the good things, plenty of tie down points, which is awesome as well. But at 5.5 feet long, it's still quite a usable bed. Might not be long enough for your trail bike, but you can fit a lot of gear in this. And when it comes to hauling gear, this thing has the power to haul whatever you want. It has more torque and more power than the 5.7 litre Dodge Ram, and it has more torque than the 6.2 litre Silverado, with the Silverado just pipping it for outright power. But I tell you what, there's not a lot in it, especially when you consider this thing is a twin turbo 3.5 litre V6. And because it is only a V6, the fuel economy is amazing. We drive this thing around, and we've been driving it around for 2 weeks, and it uses 12 litres per 100 Ks. That is pretty amazing. 12 litres per 100 Ks, of course that goes up a little bit when you've got a load on it, but I tell you what, it doesn't go up a lot. We can tow all the way from Dandenong up to Heathcote with a race car on the back and back on the same tank of fuel. In fact, I towed 3 different cars on the same tank of fuel. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's have a look up the front. As with the XLT, the F150 Lariat has plenty of space in the rear. It even has heated rear seats, and it has power outlets and things. So keep the kids entertained, or even adults, because there's plenty of room in here for adults. And then you have this lovely little compartment here that folds up. You can fold it up or down, whatever. Fold it out of the way. And then you have the split fold leather rear seats, perforated leather. Really nice. Really comfortable, and something where you're happy to travel long distances with, because you know that's where this thing's going to really excel. Long distance towing. It can tow 4.5 ton, and I think a lot of people will be using these to tow their horse floats, their caravans, their race cars out to the track. And we've certainly towed a few things in the last couple of weeks. We've had this for 2 weeks, and we've towed I think 4 cars with it so far. And it does an amazing job every time. Anyway, let's jump in the front and have a look at that. Well, it's up the front here where the dollars really show, and there are more dollars involved because this car is about $30,000 more than the XLT. But you have heated and cooled front seats, all fully electrically adjustable. It has a killer Bang & Olufsen stereo system. You've got tweeters and woofers and all sorts of stuff. It is a really nice sound system. I really like this feature because this car is not a column shift, it is console shift, but the console gets in the way of your fold out table. So push the button, the shifter folds away, and then you have your table for your laptop or whatever. Then you can fold it away, or you can access the massive console. I mean, that is cavernous, it's huge. Plenty of cup holders, killer stereo, 12-inch screen, all the outlets. This thing is just amazing. You know, you've got your built-in phone charger, you've got your ports there as well, so you can do inductive charging there. And it also has a massive sunroof. I mean, look at this thing. I didn't even know it had a sunroof. It's absolutely huge. So if you want a bit of extra sunshine inside, or want a moonlit drive, this thing is amazing. Just as well the controls are up the front where the kids can't play with it. But yeah, that is cool. Who am I kidding? I'm the biggest kid of all. But yeah, this thing is a beast. It tows fantastically, it does everything great. You've got a massive entertainment system to keep you occupied on those long drives out to wherever you're going, whether you're going to the horse races or the drag strip. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Ford F150 Lariat. It's great, you should buy one. I know if I had the money, I would.